Well friends, Forsage has already broken every conceivable record on the Ethereum blockchain. And now Forsage starting on the Tron blockchain. This is not just another addition. We are going to turn your ideas about your capabilities. Nothing like this has ever happened. Let's see how it works. I would like to point out that the only real official site of the Forsage community is forsage.io. There is no separate site for the platform on Tron. Both the Ethereum smart contract and the Tron smart contract are linked to a single site, forsage.io. For Tron there is trx.forsage.io. It is the same, forsage.io. And I also note that the launch of marketing on Tron does not cancel marketing on Ethereum. A smart contract on Ethereum will continue to work and develop. Ethereum has huge potential, but we decided to take the next step towards decentralization and be independent from any one blockchain. At this stage, we are seeing difficulties with Ethereum due to extremely high fees. This sometimes happens, then it goes away. But we want our partners not to collapse in development at such moments. Forsage marketing on the Tron consists of 3 programs: X3, X4 and X Gold. Each of the programs has 15 slots. The total entry costs of 14 Trons, this is about $15, opens the one slot in all 3 programs. X3 and X4 have already been tested on Ethereum. Here they are adapted for balanced interaction with another program, X Gold. X Gold will provide explosive opportunities. There were no analogs in our industry yet, but its finalization will take about 2 to 4 weeks. However, many partners are asking to urgently launch the platform on Tron. Therefore, we used the following solution. Now we opened X3 and X4, which are already ready. The total cost of the start is 200 Tron. At the same time, a record of your registration in all 3 programs appears in the smart contract, as well as your partners. You can already start building a structure at the pre-start, and then, as soon as X Gold starts, activating it as well. For everyone who entered at the pre-start, the entrance to X Gold will be open earlier, and when marketing will start in full, all members will be immediately activated in all 3 programs. X3 and X4 work on a similar algorithm as on Ethereum. Only one difference: each program has 15 slots. Each next slot can be activated separately and independently in each program, and only sequentially, second, then third, etc. Xgold also has 15 slots. At X3, in each slot below you, a matrix of just one line for 3 places opens. All your invitees can fill these places, and 100% of their payment for activation instantly goes to your personal Tron wallet. As soon as all 3 places are filled, a repeat automatically occurs. That is, you activate exactly the same slot and a new circle begins. Activation is automatically paid by the payment for the last closing place in the previous matrix. Also, your partners will close their matrices, and they will again get to you, to the empty place in your matrix, and their payment comes to you. The more people you have, the faster and more you spin, closing the matrix. But people can take 2 places under you at once if they passed the circle faster. You can close your slots even with 1 active partner. All 15 slots in X3 work in a similar way. They open in turn, and once opened, each one moves farther in a circle constantly, bringing you constant income. And in each you get 100% income from each person. And of course, each next level of the slot has more and more income. In the X4 program, which you open at the same time at the start, there are 6 places in your matrix, 2 on the first line and 4 on the second. You receive 100% income from each payment from the second line. Your first line is the second line for your upline partner, and the income goes to him. And from the second line, you get 100% payment for all 4 positions. Similarly, as in X3, the last payout is used for automatically repeat, that is activation for the same slot. So upon registration, you have first slot for each program. Next, you activate the next slots. Your partners do the same. Each next slot is more expensive than the previous one, respectively, and the income is higher. Each of the slots of each program is activated separately. The cost in X3 and X4 is the same. The second slot is already worth 200 Trons. Then there is a doubling up to 12 slots. At the highest levels, price increase is already a little softer. So 12th slot is worth 204,800 Trons. Then 13th is already 358,400. The 14th is 627,200. And 15th is 1,097,600 Trons. If you are already registered in Ethereum, then you can invite your partners to your structure in Tron through your personal account, where you need to click the Invite a Partner button. Then click Get a list of partners, and in one fell swoop send everyone an invitation through the cabinet or Messenger Telegram. You need to register in the Tron blockchain, and recording in it takes place separately from Ethereum, since these are different blockchains and they have no internal connection. But everything happens through one website, Forsage.io. In the back office there will be switching to different smart contracts. Also, your referral link will appear in your account, which will further link your referrals links in each of the blockchains. That is, if a person is registered in your team in Tron, then when he after that decides to connect to Ethereum as well, then by doing this through the cabinet, he will also be included in your team. Or vice versa. Some will first enter your Ethereum and then into the Tron. Thus, Ethereum and Tron marketings will complement and strengthen each other. So the full program on the Tron will start soon. Entrance cost is 400 Trons. This activates first slots of the 3 programs. Now there is a pre-start with the entrance of 200 Trons and the activation of 2 programs, X3 and X4. Further, before the start, we given the opportunity to activate X Gold to everyone who entered at the pre-start. And then, from the start, there will be a standard entrance to all programs at once. As before, we recommend strategies of entering multiple slots at once. It is this strategy that has already shows itself to be very successful. It was it that led many participants to huge profits. On the Forsage platform on Ethereum, many participants have earned tens of thousands of dollars in a few months, many hundreds of thousands of dollars, and some even managed to become dollar millionaires. Imagine what opportunities you have now. I will tell you about the X Gold program in part 2 of the video about Forsage marketing on the Tron. You receive the information for start at the pre-launch. Now, let's rock!